most of the sheeps. So I think it's a good choice here. We'll have to see how it's going to pan out, though. I mean, they're still going to have to play it well, even though they have a pretty solid comp. We saw some pretty good games out of this Red Paladin Warlock team yesterday, and I definitely think they have the capability of taking the series from Flyn's team.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we saw yesterday how much damage Billy was able to get out, just being able to stand there and spam damage in the middle. But now they do actually have a shaman, so we might see how Flynn plays here. If he's just going to try to lock down as much damage as possible from Billy, or if he's just going to try to stop the heals from Explosivo.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different ways they can play it. Both teams just kind of feeling each other out right now, trying to play pretty defensive here. We can see Marm is going to be the first one to come out here, throwing Chains of Ice on the Rat Paladin, now getting right onto that Warlock. We saw Lavaverse already coming out from Flynn. He's doing some pretty big damage here, trying to go for that Hex. Is going to be LOS, though, by the opposing team's Shaman. But Billy is here, is taking some pretty good damage. He's trying to get some CC out, trying to get those the damage rolling on the opposing team.
Yeah, we can see Hulkfight is actually keeping a pretty offensive position here, constantly standing on the Shaming, is ready to fear and maybe even burn the Shaman. There's a loss coming already, and they're gonna try to go so offensive on something here. This is a full Frigonaut Explosive. Doesn't seem like it actually gets a spell. It does get the spell eventually, but there's so much damage coming out the Horribady, which is already so that's gonna be an issue.
Yeah, and I mean, this Warlock has already had to use Feldom. His Lust got dispelled immediately, and he's just getting just absolutely destroyed. So much damage coming in here, and his second pet could definitely go down. It's already at half HP just from the Soul Link damage. It's getting absolutely crushed, so if they'd make a quick swap onto that, I think the pet could definitely be killed here. We'll have to watch that. Billy is here just taking so much damage. Explosivo really having trouble keeping up with this for now. And I mean, we see the EM coming out there. They're trying to throw out the health funnels, trying to keep his pet desperately alive, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do so as it's at 5k HP. He's trying to fake the shocks with the health funnel. He does get shocked on that one. They are spamming those heals onto the pet. It's down to 3k, 1k. It's just barely staying alive, and they have to keep it alive. There's no way they're going to be able to survive if that second Fell Hunter dies.
Yeah, you take a look at Explosivo's mana and Horribady for that matter. They're both pretty much room already. Hulk has thrown out so many burns on both the Red Paladin and the rest of Shame. It seems like it's working out so well for them right now.
Yeah, it really is a great strategy, and it's been working so well for them, as you said. We see the Shadow Fiend pop there on Billy is here. He's going to have to try to go for the resummon as his second pet did die. Will he be able to get it? No, he cannot. He's at half HP, and I think he may just die here. He's went into the Demon Armor. He's trying desperately to stay alive, but there's just no way I think that Explosivo can keep up with this damage with no Soul Link on the Warlock and him at such low mana.
Yeah, I think there's a full Hex coming out them right now. I think he might have gotten grounded because it didn't actually land, but yeah, as you said, Explosivo barely has any mana. Billy's down to 40%. I think this damage is eventually going to be too high and he's just going to fall over and die. And Explosivo down to 6 mana. There's no way he's going to be able to keep up with this damage. Yeah, Blaze Edge indeed. So this is the map choice of the Warlock team then, I guess. Yes, it should be. We're gonna see that the DK is pretty much gonna move in on this Red Paladin, but it seems like he's gonna fall back and go straight for Billy's there again.
Yeah, and the Red Paladin actually got MC'd off the bridge, and Explosivo, oh my god, he just died in about half a second. PI and Lust went up, and he just got one shot.